Fasting is everywhere, on your feed, in your gym, and probably on your best friend's new diet plan. But is it a real game changer or just the latest health hype? But before you skip your next meal, here's what you really need to know.
You're watching BioMindZone, the channel where health isn't complicated and every tip is backed by real science. Fasting, or intermittent fasting IF, is an eating pattern that cycles between periods of eating and voluntary fasting on a regular schedule. It's not a diet in the traditional sense, but rather a way of scheduling your meals to get the most out of their benefits. While it can be a powerful tool for weight loss and improving certain health markers, it's not a magic bullet, and it's definitely not for everyone. It has potential benefits and real risks, so understanding the basics is key. However, fasting isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Pregnant women, people with eating disorders or a history of them, individuals with type 1 diabetes, or those with certain medical conditions should avoid it. Common side effects include hunger, fatigue, irritability, headaches, and difficulty concentrating, especially when starting out. So let's deep dive into fasting. 0 hour. The fast begins. From the moment you stop eating, your body starts to shift gears. At first, it's still running on the glucose from your last meal. But the longer you go without food, the more your internal chemistry begins to change, activating ancient survival mechanisms designed to help you thrive, not just survive. 12 hours. The turn of the metabolic tide. Around the 12-hour mark, something powerful begins to happen. Growth hormone, often called the anti-aging hormone, starts to rise significantly. This hormone plays a key role in burning fat, repairing tissues and joints, supporting muscle maintenance, stimulating the creation of new proteins in your body. Many people spend big money on synthetic growth hormone injections to heal injuries or improve performance, but fasting triggers it naturally and safely. Exercise can also boost growth hormone, but pairing it with fasting amplifies the effect even more. 18 hours. The recycling system activates. At around 18 hours, your body flips another switch, autophagy. This is your body's internal recycling process. Damaged cells and dysfunctional proteins are broken down and repurposed into usable building blocks. Some of the things your body targets during autophagy include advanced glycation end products, AGs, sticky compounds formed when sugar binds to proteins, often from high-carb diets, faulty proteins and cellular debris, amyloid plaques that can accumulate in the brain. In essence, your body begins a deep clean, breaking down the junk that's been building up and regenerating it into fresh, usable material. Have you tried intermittent fasting? What's your experience been like? Share your story, tips, or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let's talk.
24 hours. Fuel shift and anti-inflammatory effects.
By the 24-hour point, a dramatic transformation is underway.
The
Glycogen. Reserves in your liver, your quick access glucose storage, are nearly gone. That's when your body starts running on ketones, a clean burning fuel made from fat. Ketones are amazing. They suppress appetite, sharpen mental focus, provide energy more efficiently than glucose, act as natural antioxidants. And because they reduce oxidative stress, they help the body use oxygen better, generate less waste, and even reduce the burden on your thyroid. You may see your T3 hormone levels drop slightly, not due to dysfunction, but because your body has become more metabolically efficient. Meanwhile, inflammation across the body starts to go down noticeably. Conditions like arthritis, autoimmune disorders, or chronic gut issues often begin to improve. Vitamin D can further support this anti-inflammatory response when supplemented properly. 24+ hours, healing the gut and brain. Fasting also gives your digestive system a break. Your gut, usually busy breaking down meals, stimulating enzymes, and managing bile flow, finally gets time to rest. This pause leads to gut repair and even stem cell production in the digestive lining. People with SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, often find relief as the balance of gut microbes begins to normalize. At the same time, your brain is getting some love too. Ketones are the preferred fuel for your neurons, and around this stage, BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor levels rise. BDNF is like fertilizer for your brain. It supports the growth of new neurons and enhances cognitive function. Your heart benefits as well. It too prefers ketones and operates more efficiently on them. So not only does your mind become sharper, but your cardiovascular system gets a tune-up too. But what about muscle loss? Contrary to what many believe, your body doesn't start breaking down muscle right away when you fast. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Fasting promotes protein-sparing mechanisms. Your body becomes more efficient, drawing on damaged proteins through autophagy and using those to repair and rebuild what's needed. Instead of burning muscle, your body adapts by conserving it. You also require fewer nutrients because your body is operating in a more streamlined state. Less waste, more function. Microbe cleanup, the hidden battle. During fasting, your body doesn't just clean up dead cells, it goes after unwanted microbes too. Fungi, yeast, mold, and even viruses can be broken down through oxidative processes. Your body produces compounds like hydrogen peroxide to neutralize them, while simultaneously boosting antioxidant defenses to protect your healthy cells. This balance between oxidants and antioxidants is key, and during fasting, the scales tip in favor of healing and restoration. 48 hours, regeneration mode on. Once you cross the 48-hour threshold, something even more exciting begins. Stem cells are activated in greater numbers. These are your body's raw, unprogrammed cells, ready to become whatever tissue needs repair. Whether it's skin, muscle, organ tissue, or the lining of your gut, stem cells help regenerate and rejuvenate. You also see a reduction in the risk of certain types of cancer, potential shrinkage of existing tumors, and an increase in mitochondria, the energy-producing engines inside your cells. More mitochondria equals more energy, better function, and slower aging. 72 hours. Immune system reset. The 72-hour mark marks a kind of metabolic reset. Your immune system strengthens. Stem cell activity continues to rise. Damaged or inefficient immune cells are cleared out and replaced with fresh, functional ones. But here's the important thing. While this level of prolonged fasting is powerful, it should be done occasionally and strategically, especially if you're new to fasting. Many people carry nutrient deficiencies into their fasts, and diving straight into 72 hours can trigger dizziness, fatigue, or worse. Build up to it over time. Start small and be smart. The best daily fasting routine. For most people, a sustainable and effective fasting schedule is 18-6. Fast for 18 hours and eat during a 6-hour window. For example, eat your first meal at 1 p.m. and your second around 6:30 p.m., then fast until the next afternoon. This pattern is manageable, flexible, and gives your body daily time for healing. Once your body adjusts, you can experiment with longer fasts to unlock deeper benefits, depending on your goals, whether it's better gut health, brain clarity, reduced inflammation, or even support during cancer treatment. Tips for a safe and effective fast. Fasting isn't just about abstaining from food. It's also about supporting your body during the process. Here are a few essentials. Stay hydrated. Water is non-negotiable. Get your minerals. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, and trace minerals keep your body functioning. B vitamins. They support energy and brain function during extended fasts. Understand the cortisol spike around 8 a.m. This can raise your blood sugar slightly. A bit of light exercise in the morning can help regulate that. And if your LDL cholesterol rises during fasting, don't panic. LDL is a carrier protein that transports cholesterol to areas that need repair. And during fasting, your body is in repair mode. It's likely using that cholesterol to rebuild cell membranes, produce hormones, and maintain brain health. Fasting is not starvation. It's a deliberate pause, a way to let your body reset, regenerate, and thrive. Whether you're aiming to reduce inflammation, improve your immune response, support brain health, or just feel more energized, fasting can be a powerful tool. But take it step by step. Be consistent, stay informed, and listen to your body. Thanks for exploring intermittent fasting with us. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to BioMindZone for more real talk on health and wellness. See you in the next video.